Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome back to the grammar session. Today I have come up with a new chapter, chapter number 13, articles. So let us study together. So what are articles? A, and the. These three words you have been listening all through your life. You must be using in your conversation, in writing, right? But where to use a, and the? There are different set of rules for a, different set of rules for and different set of rules for the. So we will be studying how to use and when to use them in the sentences. Now let us have a first look about articles. Where do we place an article? We always place articles a and the before a noun. So in a sentence, if you get a noun, where do we place a and the? We always place before a noun. So this rule is done. Second, what are a and and? A and are called indefinite articles. Why are a and called indefinite articles? Because they refer to anything in general. When we talk about anything in general, for example, boy, general name of a boy. So, animal, cow, general name. So, whenever we talk anything about general, we always use articles a and. Anything we are talking in general, we will use articles a and. Okay students, so now we will study individually where to use these articles. So the first article we will be studying is article A. Where do we use article A? Whenever we get a singular countable noun. Whenever we get a singular countable noun which starts with consonant sound. Whenever we get a consonant sound, only there we can use article A. For example, cow. It is a singular countable noun and a consonant sound, cow. So there we will use article A or cow. Second, shop. Singular countable noun with a consonant sound. So here also I will use article A. For example, uniform. Now you will say, U is a vowel. I know it is a vowel. But what pronunciation sound do we get from uniform? U. Y-O-U. It is a consonant. So here we are getting a consonant sound. So here also I will insert article A or uniform. Boy, consonant sound, singular countable noun. That is why I have inserted article A over here. So students, wherever you get a singular countable noun which begins with a consonant sound, only there you can use article A. After article A, now let us study about article and. Where to use article and? Let us have a look. Singular countable noun which begins with vowel sounds. Now whenever you get a vowel sounds, then only we can use article and. For example, egg. Now, I know it is starting with E, but the pronunciation sound is egg, A. So, here we are getting a vowel sound. So, here I will insert article A, and. Egg. Next, ink pot. I know it is starting with I, but the pronunciation sound is ink pot, E sound. So, it is a vowel sound. So, here also I will insert article and ink pot. Then here comes our. Here you will see, ma'am, it is a consonant. I know, but H is silent. What is the pronunciation sound coming from R? R. O. So here also we are getting a vowel sound. So here I will insert article and our. And egg, ink pot, and our. So here, whenever we get a vowel sound, we will use article and. Whenever we get a consonant sound, we will use article A. Okay, students. students, so now let us have a look at some short exercises. The first sentence is Parul saw dash little octopus in dash aquarium. So here, what do we find out? That the blank is little. Here, there is little. Little is a consonant sound. So we will use article A. Wherever we get a consonant sound, we will use article A. And what is the next blank? Aquarium. Aquarium, vowel sound. So we will use article and aquarium. Let us look at the second one. Dash octopus is dash sea animal. Octopus, vowel sound. So we will use article and. And octopus is a sea animal. Sea, consonant sound. So we used article A over here. Third, dash unicorn is dash imaginary animal. Now here, U, it is starting with vowel. But here we are getting a consonant sound. U, Y-O-U, it is a consonant sound. So we will use article A over here. A unicorn is dash imaginary. Imaginary, we are getting a consonant sound. It is starting with I, but the sound is coming E. So E is the consonant vowel sound. So we will say an imaginary animal. Fourth, the first page has pictures of dash unicorn. As I said, unicorn consonant sound. So we use article A over here. And owl. Why an owl? Owl is a vowel sound. So here we will use article and over here. And owl. And the last one, dash apple. Apple, vowel sound. Apple. So here also we will use article and. And apple away keeps the doctor away. So where do we use article A? Wherever there is a consonant sound. Where do we use article and? Where we say there is a vowel sound. Okay students, after learning about article A and, now we will study about article the. Where do we use article the and what it is called? It is called a definite article. And why is it called a definite article? It is called a definite article because whenever we talk about a particular person, animal or thing, we use article the. Whenever we talk about particular or specific person, animal or thing. Whenever we talk about particular person, animal or thing, we use article the. Now there are different sets of rules where do we use article the. Now there are so many lists. The first one is, where do we use article the? We use article the before a noun that refers to something specific. For example, if I say the dress which Neha bought is very colorful. Now here, what it is? Now I have 50 dresses in my cupboard, but the dress which Neha bought, so I am talking about the particular dress, I am talking about a particular thing. So here the first rule is, whenever we are talking about a particular thing, there we will use article the. So here what is a particular dress? The particular dress which Neha bought is very colorful. So that is why we have to use article the over here. Now let us have a look at the second rule. Before singular countable noun, when it represents the whole class it belongs to. For example, the dog is a faithful animal. Now, here I am not talking only about one dog. There is a pet dog at my house. I am not talking only about my dog that he is loyal or he is faithful. I am talking about the whole dog class, the whole dog category. So, the whole dog class is faithful. So, whenever we are talking about the whole class, only there we can use article the. The dog is a the banyan tree is very huge. I am not talking only about one banyan tree which is huge. I am talking about the whole class, the whole category of banyan tree. Each and every banyan tree in this world is very huge. So everything is huge. So the whole, I am talking about the whole class. So only there I can use article the. The banyan tree is very huge. Let us look at the third rule. The third rule says, before superlatives and before nouns that refer to something unique. Now whenever there is a superlative, now we have already learned what is a superlative in degrees of comparison. Whenever we compare more than two people, two things, two animals, we use superlative degree. What is superlative degree? For example, tallest, longest, largest, all these are the superlative degree. What do we add at the end of the word? est to the word. Now, what do we do? Whenever we find a superlative, only there we will use article the. The tallest, the longest, the largest. Before superlatives, we always have to compulsorily use article the. And it also says that we have to use article the before unique things. What are unique things? For example, sun, there is only one sun in the whole world. Sun, moon, sky, even the directions, east, west, north, south, etc. So whenever you find any unique thing in this world, we will use article the. Wherever you find a superlative word, we will use article the before it. Now let us move to the next rule, that is rule number 5. Where do we use article the? Before some proper nouns. Now not proper nouns like our names. We use proper nouns whenever we find a name of a river. For example, Nile. There we can use the Nile River. Ocean, seas. There we can use article the before the names of these proper nouns. Also holy books. What are holy books? Like Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible. Before that we can use article the. Names of trains, planes, ships, newspapers. For example, Hindustan Times, I will say the Hindustan Times. If it is a train, I will say the Shatabdi Express. Planes, ships. So wherever you find these proper nouns, only there you can use article the. Let us move to the next rule. The next rule is before uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns that have been made particular. Now I am not talking about all the uncountable nouns. There should not be article the before uncountable nouns. But uncountable nouns that have been made particular. For example, if I say, I drank the milk which you had kept in the kitchen. If I am talking about milk, milk is uncountable noun. There shouldn't be the before it. But if I say, I drank the milk which you had kept in the kitchen. So I am talking about the particular milk. So whenever there is a particular uncountable noun, only there we can use article the. The milk. The next rule is 7. What does it say? The names, before the names of people of various countries. Now, the people living in France are called French people, people living in China are called Chinese people, people living in Italy are called Italian people. So, before the names of people of various countries, there we can use article the. For example, the French, the Japanese, of the various countries, there we can use article the. So I hope students you are clear with where and what and how do we use article the. Okay students, so just now we have studied where can we use article the. Now we will study where we cannot use article the. So the very first place, proper noun. We cannot say our name. We cannot insert article the before our name. For example, Mohit. I cannot say the Mohit. For example, Paris. I cannot say the Paris. So whenever there is a name of a person or place, we cannot insert article the. Let's have a look at rule number 2. It is saying before abstract nouns. Now what are abstract nouns? We already studied in chapter number 1. The nouns which we can only feel but we cannot touch or see. For example, wisdom. Can we touch wisdom? No, we can only feel the wisdom. So wisdom is an abstract noun. So we cannot put article the before it. No, we cannot say the wisdom, the knowledge, the courage, the kindness. No. So before abstract nouns, we never put article the. Let us look at the third one. Before. Plural nouns. We never put article the. For example, if I say animals, I cannot say the animals. So wherever there is a plural nouns, we cannot put article the. Let us have a look at the fourth rule. It says names of games. For example, I say I love cricket. Can I say I love the cricket? No. We do not insert article the before the names of games. I can say I love cricket. I love to play badminton. I will go to play tennis today evening. So wherever there is a game, the name of a game, there we cannot use article the. Next set of rule is names of languages. For example, Hindi, English, Marathi. These are the names of languages. We cannot put article the before any language. So I hope students you have understood where to not put article the. We do not put article the whenever there is a proper noun, name of a person or place. We do not use article the before abstract nouns. We do not use article the whenever there is a plural noun. We do not use article the whenever there is a name of any game. And we do not use article the whenever there is a name of any language. So now students, let's have a look at the exercise. Okay students, so now let us have a look at the exercise of article the. Look at the very first sentence. The Spanish or Spanish player. Here we are talking about the person or the people of various countries. Here we are talking about the player of Spain country. Now what is the rule? Where do we insert article the before the name of the people of various countries? So here the correct answer will be the Spanish player could not talk in English or the English. Here English is a language. So do we insert article the before a language? No. So your correct answer will be English, not the English. Second one, the Titanic or Titanic. Titanic is the name of a famous ship, as you all know. Hit an iceberg and sank. Now, do we insert article the before the name of famous ship? Yes. So the correct answer will be the Titanic. Hit an iceberg and So here we will insert article the. The correct answer is the rice that you served was very good. Let's have a look at the next sentence. Sun or the sun is shining brightly. Now what did I say? Wherever you find a unique thing, there you can use article the. So here sun is unique, one in the whole world, in the universe. So we will use article the. The sun is shining brightly. Look at the last one. Juice. The juice is very refreshing. Now here juice is also uncountable noun like rice. Do we insert article the before uncountable nouns? Yes, if it is made particular, and no if it is we talk about generally. So here I think there is nothing particular made in the sentence. So here we do not use article the. So correct answer is juice. Juice is very refreshing. So I hope students you have understood this exercise with article the. Okay students, so in this exercise we have to insert all the three articles, articles a and the. Let us start. The very first sentence is Bharti is a dash intelligent girl. Intelligent. So here what sound do we get? We get a vowel sound. It is starting with I, but the sound comes E. Intelligent. It is a vowel sound. So for vowels we use article and. Bharti is an intelligent girl. Second, Piyush borrowed dash book. Book, consonant sound. So we will use article A over here. For Piyush borrowed a book from his friend. Dash book was by Mark Twain. Now we are talking about a particular book. So whenever we talk about any particular thing, we use article the. The book was by Mark Twain. Let us look at the third one. Dash Japanese, dash American Navy. Now here we are talking about the army of the country. Means we are talking about the people of that country. Japanese and American. So whenever we are talking about the people of that country, we use article the. The Japanese attacked the American. Next, he lives in Chandni Chowk near dash Red Fort. Now Red Fort is the name of a famous monument. So there we use article the Red Fort. Next, he comes in dash auto rickshaw. Auto, vowel sound. So here we use article and. So I hope students you have understood what do you mean by articles. Where do we use article A? Wherever there is a consonant sound. Where do we use article and? Wherever there is a vowel sound. And where do we use article the? Whatever things we make in particular name of a person, place or things. So I hope students you have enjoyed this session. We will in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.